Jim Shelton, you're going to the ball game tonight. If you are, I'll see you at the game. Talk to you later. Bye.
Welcome to the Walnut Street Fieldhouse on February the 27th, 2026, where the Newcastle Trojans, 10 and 11 coming into the game, met the Muncie Central Bearcats, 10 and 11 also coming into the game. This was senior night for Muncie Central. 5 seniors were started, and they played their last game on the Fieldhouse floor in all likelihood. The first quarter started out with I think they traded 3-pointers, and was kind of a defensive struggle for the first probably 3 quarters, thereabouts. Pretty good game the first half. It was 13-13 at the end of one. Then we came to the second quarter where Newcastle took a little lead. They continued to play. Both teams played good defense into the second quarter. At the half, it was Newcastle 25 and Muncie Central 23. The offense was a little sluggish all night for Newcastle. They would score 25 points the first half, 16 the second, and that would be their downfall. The third quarter was the separator. The Bearcats came back with their they hadn't been playing very well in the third quarter, and in this quarter they went back to what they'd done most of the season, and they came out strong. And at the end of 3, it was Muncie Central 37 and Newcastle 31. The game was basically over at that point. They got separated by about 15 points, I think it was, 15 or so points. And that's how the game ended, with Muncie Central having their best quarter of the night in the last quarter, 19 points, and Newcastle only scored 10, so the final score was 56-41 Muncie Central. The next game for the Bearcats is Tuesday night with the first game of the sectional at 6 o'clock, where they play the Richmond Red Devils, who ended the season with a 6-18 record. They lost their last 6 games in a row. Last game they won was against Centerville, which is the only real win of any quality they had other than the Bearcat game. They beat Hagerstown the first game of the season. They won a 2A opponent. They kept ending Legacy 2A opponent. Fallon is the IHSA member. Muncie Central by 2, 66-64, January 16th. Then they beat Northeastern and Centerville for county folks. Both are 2A. So the only 4A win they had all season. That will probably be, we'll see how that goes. They're 11 of the season. They have lost 4 in a row. 5 of the last 6. So they're not really actually, well, they won 2 of the last 7. Not one over 3 games in a row.
So loud as the hours pass, we're gonna do it all again.
14 years overall. So this experiment, mixed reviews. I would give him a, as an athletic director this year, I'd give him a C. Um, the it seems like we have mixed reviews here. He's doing two jobs at once, and there's really no one helping him out as much as he's the face of the program. And that was a problem tonight. At the end of the fourth quarter, they were giving away one of the banks or credit unions that was giving them the school a donation, and of course they wanted to have a picture with him, and he's in the middle of the game, so that always is a problem when you have an athletic director that is a coach, and I think that he's been pulled a couple different directions, and I don't know. If I were him, I would appreciate that much. I'm sure he likes coaching, and that's probably the only reason he's doing it. But this program needs somebody a little stronger than he is, a lot stronger actually. And he's a nice guy and everything, but I don't know he's up to this task of turning this program around. It's got lots of issues. Number one, they play way too much AAU. The players do. You can tell it. They get tired by the end of the season, and I think that's what the biggest issue is that these guys are not having fun anymore. And shame on everyone involved for letting that happen. Used to be that playing at this program would have been what every kid wanted to do. These guys weren't dedicated enough. We placed a couple guys as freshmen that had no business being on the team last year at all. It's still a problem. They would have been much better off playing JV. They'd be a lot further along. They'd probably be much more developed than they are now. The JV team, I don't know what the deal is there. I don't know what we're doing with that program. It seems like this coaches went to having 5 substitutes every once in a while, and that never. I've never seen a coach that did a very good job that did that all the time. That program is a mess, to say the least. They need to change the way they're doing that. I don't see players getting better in that program. It seems to be that it's like a pass through, and some of these guys are just not going to play next year. It's going to be interesting as to who makes the team next year. I would say there's probably several of the freshmen that were of this year that will probably be on the varsity next year. And then there's a junior 6'5" kid that definitely will probably be on the varsity. I don't know what the guy's name is. He's number 23 on the JV. He is probably the best shooter they've got in either program, in the varsity or JV. But I believe he's a freshman this year, and he'll be a sophomore next. But so there's a little bit to look forward to. Hopefully, these people that are on the varsity now continue to develop. For their sake, I would say that maybe playing a little less and getting a little more energy. You got to play off the court. You don't get better playing a lot of games. I don't think that's a very good strategy. All that does is get you hurt and injured. So that needs to be moderated. I know somebody told me they played 60 games the year before last. That's insane. I can't even imagine doing that. I can't imagine being a parent and going and putting a kid through that. You need to play more than one sport. I think a lot of these kids do play more than one sport. The ones that do seem to be more, uh, they take a while to get acclimated to basketball again after they played the other sport. But I would say that whatever they got to do to make it fun again, because they're not having much fun at times this year. And I think that's the biggest reason why they didn't finish. They finished 11-11. I predicted 12-10, so I was even more optimistic. But going to all the games, they should have been 15-7, probably. There was like several games that they, just a little bit of burst in the fourth quarter, and you win the game, and they just didn't have it. Well, we'll see what goes on for next year, and we'll go and hopefully the sectional is a success, and we're talking next week.